Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the Honourable Member for the question. The review of Fiji's national aging policy, which was launched on 23rd February 2026, has progressed through a structured, inclusive, and a nationwide process led by the Ministry of Women, Children and Social Protection in partnership with National Council for Older Persons. The review commenced with targeted consultations involving government ministries, service providers, and key stakeholders to ensure early alignment on policy priorities and direction. This was followed by extensive community consultations across all 4 divisions and 15 districts, designed to capture the lived experiences, challenges, and aspirations of older persons in Fiji. To broaden participation, the ministry also deployed a multilingual online survey to ensure accessibility for those unable to attend in person. To date, more than 100 consultation sessions have been conducted, engaging over 1,700 participants. These engagements provided valuable first-hand insights into the realities faced by older persons, while also enabling the ministry to clarify services and support mechanisms. While many participants initially raised concerns relating to current Department of Social Protection programs, the facilitation process helped shift discussion towards broader systemic issues, practical solutions, and a long-term improvement pathways. This ensured that the review remained solution-focused and policy-relevant. Mr. Speaker, the insights gathered have directly informed the development of the draft National Aging Policy 2026 to 2035. The draft is comprehensive, evidence-based, and structured around 6 priority areas: social protection and financial security, health, including mental health and caregiving, transport and accessibility, information and digital inclusion, community infrastructure, WASH and disaster preparedness, legal protection, and institutional framework. The draft policy also includes an implementation phases framework and gender-responsive monitoring commitments. Significant preparatory work has been completed to support this process, including staff training, development of consultation tools, structured documentation and analysis of findings, deployment of the multilingual survey, and preparation of a stakeholder mapping register to guide the next phase of engagement. The next major milestone is the stakeholder validation workshop scheduled for the second week of May 2026. This workshop will provide a platform to present the draft policy, validate key findings, and secure consensus on priority actions and implementation directions, including alignment with Fiji's commitments under the Madrid International Plan of Action on Aging. The policy will be finalized and submitted through the formal approval pathway, which includes the presentation and endorsement by National Council of Older Persons, validation workshop, integration of comments from validation into final document, financial review and vetting by the Ministry of Finance, legal clearance by the Solicitor General's Office, consideration by the Development Subcommittee of Permanent Secretaries, submission to Cabinet, and finally launch of the National Aging Policy upon Cabinet approval. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry acknowledges the support from the Australian Government and reaffirms the commitment of our coalition government to ensuring that Fiji's older persons are supported through a policy framework that is inclusive, evidence-based, and responsive to the evolving needs grounded in Fiji's policies and legal framework. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.